right at the time when I'm coming up with my preseason top 10 rankings, and I ranked last week Laney number 1, and I got all the way to number 4, and my next team was going to be number 5, Alleluia, and as luck would have it, Laney and Alleluia met in each team's first fall league game this past Saturday. I think after the game, I am confident that I had good picks with these two teams. Laney, playing without Christian Keeling and Zepp Jasper, was able to come up with a very hard-fought victory against Alleluia behind the very solid play of Tahj Tanksley and also Donald Henley. These two played very well in the summer as well. In June, in a summer league game against Josey, in which Laney won 58-32 with a running clock. These highlights are from that game, and actually none of the highlights I'm playing are from Saturday's fall league game. I couldn't film because I was coaching. Tanksley is athletic and he's very tough, and he can really score going to the basket. He can also knock down jump shots as well. And Donald is tough, he's quick, he makes things happen. Both of these guys play very well. But at the same time, I was very impressed with the Alleluia guys. They're tough, they get to the basket and score, they make shots from deep. 3 guys in particular played extremely well that day, and that was seniors Mac McBride and Hayden Hubbard, and along with junior Ben Dresser. These are guys that I've covered quite a bit in the past, and they did, like I said, they did play well in a hard-fought loss Saturday to Laney. So I feel confident in keeping Laney as my number 1 team, and I'm now confident to go ahead and make Alleluia that number 5 team. Now, the trick with Alleluia is always going to be, people will say, well, how can you say they're the number 5 team when there's no evidence as far as wins and losses against local teams, most local teams during the season, because they are a private school. And to that I say, hey, it is what it is. I'm just trying to express my opinion of who the best teams are in this particular thing. And like Alleluia coach Dennis McBride says, none of this stuff, this ranking stuff, matters anyway, because people prove on the court where they belong. And so moving on, part 2 of the AugBball Fall League report is about some teams and players that have surprised me or that are somewhat new faces to me. So take Evans. A couple weeks ago, Evans was able to beat Butler, which is a team I hold in high esteem, and a couple transfers out of Augusta Christian and Augusta Prep, so that's Joel Grant and Chris Stone. Those guys will make a big impact for Evans. They did that day versus Butler, as well as returning sophomore Saron Span. He was very impressive. I counted 5 assists from Span that day in the first half alone, and Stone can really shoot the ball, and add center Michael Steflik in there, and I think you have a very, very good team, and I'll be back with a report on them very soon. So that's Evans. Aquinas, Trey Gamillion is someone I'm familiar with, but he played exceptionally well the first game I saw him play, along with a new teammate of his, a sophomore transfer from Hepzibah, that's Gerald Merriweather. He was tough. And Aquinas went 2-1 yesterday, and I think maybe beat the Evans team that beat Butler earlier in the league. But I wasn't there for that, so I can't. Don't mark my words. Thanks for checking in on the AugBball Fall League report, and I'll see you in the gym.